You are interested in 3 kilowatts power generation.
Yes.
Okay. It's a very good idea that you're going for a solar rooftop solar power systems. As you're all aware that the natural resources are ending very soon, and in 30 years we'll not be having any coal resources in India. And actively encouraging to go for a rooftop solar power systems by giving 78,000 subsidy. The space bane undi. We have calculated both the spaces, either on the terrace, I mean on the staircase, and on besides the staircase also there is a lot of place. So we require north to south the opening, that is also very there. If there is any obstruction or from this any shadow, then the generation of the solar will come down. Why we are very specific on this shadow? The solar panel is made, the power generation from the solar, it is made up of cells. And each cells are put together, it becomes a module. And set of modules is called an array. If there is a shadow falling in any of this one panel, for example, if I'm giving you a 600-watt panel and there is shadow falling in one panel and rest of the panels, it is clear sky, there is shining. What happens, this 600 watts panel, instead of generating 600 watts, it will generate only 200. And rest of the solar panels are generating. Just because it is kept in series, the effect of this 200 falls on the rest of the 5 panels. So it becomes, instead of 600 into 5, 3000, 3 kilowatts, it becomes 200 into 6. So you're getting how much? 1200 watts. So there is a drastic change in the drop in the solar generation. That is one effect. Second effect is, if there is a shadow consistently falling on this, the quality, the life of the panel will also come down. That is we are very specific about the shadow not falling on the panels. Non-shadow zone is required. That is why the officials from grid, that the APCB, they come and inspect also. If there is shadow falling, they will not approve. So before getting this installed, we take out a feasibility report. The feasibility reports comes from the satellite map. With that, that will analyze, is there any shadow, yes or no. Then only the feasibility report comes, and from there work starts. So that is first step one. Step two is, we'll upload your documents like your Aadhaar card, PAN card. Your if you're going for a bank loan, then we have to take your cancelled check, where it will consist of your IFSC, account number, bank details. With that, the loan will be processed and given to your account. Then we start the work. After the work is done, installation is done, and testing is done, then we will apply for the bank project completion report. Then the department will come and they'll inspect and install a net meter. Net meter is a device which calculates the solar generated in your home, on your rooftop, and during daytime it generates and it exports if you are not using the excess one. During night there is no sun, so you don't get power. So what you do, you draw power from the grid. That is import. The difference between export and import is called net. That is why the meter is a bidirectional meter. It calculates both export and import. The difference amount is what you pay or you don't pay. That is net meter.
So how much time it will take to replace that net meter from the APCB?
After the installation, 2 days maximum.
2 days they will come and install.
Yes. Now it's very faster. After every installation, we get an email from the MNRE portal that have you installed with as per the MNRE guidelines. So what does the guidelines say? The installation of solar plant has to be done in such a way it doesn't get problems for any wind or anything. So it has to be properly secured. Wiring has to be done properly. There's no, earthing is there or not. All these things are checked by the department. And if the department is not working within the stipulated time, they get a problem. So we get a feedback form also to write about with what are your pending issues. Are the net meters installed within time? Is there any pending issue? It is because it's a national portal, so it will ask every vendor about this. So there is no question that the net meter is delayed. If a just delay is there, it's because of me only. Because I will run from one customer to other customer. That delay only. Otherwise, we take only 24 hours to upload your documents, including your photograph along with the installation. This is about your net metering, sir, and the measurements and all is sufficient for you. Since you have a very, very lovely terrace, the chances of reflected light is also it will generate. Video. The columns are installed by drilling a hole on the terrace. So your terrace is around 4 to 5 inches thick. We will use 1.5 depth. On that, we'll put the fixing, and we have to put a cement block is mandatory. And number two, you have put tiles wherever the column is coming there. That part of tile has to be removed because there will be sand in between. That has to be removed.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is only important.
that we will do it.
They break the tile.
The part of it, this has to be done. Anchor bolt will be put. And we require 3 earthings. One earthing is for the lightning arrestor. Lightning arrestor is to arrest any lightning surges coming to your house. It protects not only the equipment, it also protects your house. And second earth is for the AC side protection. In the AC side, we have the inverter output, that's 230 volts AC. There is a such protection device for the phase and neutral. To that, we put earthing, and to the equipment of the body for the inverter, we put 2 earthings for that. That is for the AC side. A third earthing is for the DC side. That is for the panel structure, mounting structure. Second and third.
Make a fitting.
Yeah, with 3 pits will be done. Around 3 meters, 3 feet of depth is required minimum. And that we'll put chemical, and we'll put copper rods. So these are sufficient for your earthing. And the wiring we will do with conduits. So all the wires will not be visible outside, and they will all be properly secured, and they will be all the wires will be drawn to your wherever your net meter is there. Existing meter is there. That meter will be taken away by the government grid, and they'll put a new meter. Our installation will protect maximum 2-3 days.
So how much is roughly 20 watts per day? Average.
Average, ideally, it generates minimum is 4 units per day. Maximum is 6 units. And if I'm putting a top con,
5, if you put a 5 average 5 also 15 to
15 units per day, 450 units per month.
so payment, about the payment terms and
You're going through bank or you're going cash.
Cash.
So see, it's like constructing a new house. In that case, what we're doing, we're bringing everything at one time. Not like our houses, phase by zone. You pay some amount upfront, we'll install it, and after commissioning, the balance amount is
how much
sufficient.
you pay in advance?
And advance, you have to pay around 1.6 lakhs.
1.6 lakh.
Equipment konal sir, wire konali, material, 3 different locations tevala. Structure will come from Hyderabad, solar panels, inverter, and protection devices will come from stock point, and the wires, lugs, earth chemical will bring it from other shop. Again, we have to lift from there. Hamal is required on more.
So directly subsidy my account to
After the installation, you get the subsidy.
So total price is 2.51 K.
2.15 plus GST, 2.2 అయింది.
మీరు దగ్గర ఉన్న ఇన్స్టలేషన్
I'll take you. మీకు మాకు గోల్పట్నం చూపిస్తాను, మధురవాడ చూపిస్తాను, క్వాలిటీ ఇన్స్టలేషన్ చూపిస్తాను. అది మీకు బెంచ్ మార్క్.
స్ట్రక్చర్ చూడాలి.
సో స్ట్రక్చర్ 6.5 స్ట్రక్చర్ అయితే గోల్పట్నం చూపిస్తాను.
ఇప్పుడు 6